Today we are going to learn how can you multiply 4-digit numbers by 1-digit numbers. You are going to use the same steps that we used when we multiplied a 1-digit number by a 3-digit number, and we are going to be using a standard algorithm. A wildlife center budgets the amount shown below for food and veterinary expenses each month. What is the budget for food and veterinary expenses for a 3-month period? Underline your question. What is the budget for food and veterinary expenses for a 3-month period? Now we're going to look at the chart. We can see that veterinarian expenses for 1 month is $1,215. For food over here, we can see that they spend $1,531 each month. We want to find how much they will spend in a 3-month period. So the first step that we have to do is to add $1,215 plus $1,531 because that is how much is spent on food each month and veterinarian expenses for each month. We have a total of $2,746. Now we can set up our multiplication problem. We need to multiply $2,746 times 3 because it's asking for how much they will spend in 3 months. Go ahead and set up this problem on your paper. To solve this multiplication problem of a 4-digit number by a 1-digit number, we are going to use a standard algorithm. First, we're going to multiply 6 times 3, which is 18. In 18, the 8 is in the ones place, so we are going to place the 8 down in the ones place and regroup our 1 over the tens place. Then we are going to multiply 3 times 4, which is 12, and add 1 more, which is 13. Once again, we will put our 3 down and regroup our 1. To do our hundreds place, we are going to do 3 times 7 is 21, plus 1 more is 22. Write down your 2 and regroup your 2. Last, we are going to multiply 3 times 2, which is 6, plus 2 more, which is 8. And we will get a total of $8,238. I want to take a minute to go over this chart in your book. This is exactly what we just did. We are looking to find 3 times 2,746. In step 1, you always begin with the ones place and regroup if necessary. In the ones place over here, we multiplied 6 times 3, which is 18. We put down the 8 and we regroup the 1. Then we go over to step 2. And in step 2, we're going to multiply the tens place. So here we multiplied 3 times 4, which is 12, and we added our 1 from the one we regrouped, which was 13, and we regrouped our 1. Then we go to step 3, when we multiplied the hundreds place. Here we multiplied 3 times 7, which was 21, plus 1 more, which is 22. Write down your 2 and regroup your other 2. And last, in step 4, we multiplied the thousands place. So we multiplied 3 times 2, which is 6, plus 2 more is 8. The budget for food and veterinary expenses for 3 months is $8,238. And make sure you put your $sign. If we were going to estimate to see if our answer is reasonable, we can round $2,746 to $3,000 times the 3 months, and we would get $9,000. Since $9,000 is pretty close to $8,238, our answer is reasonable. Let's do the guided practice together. How is multiplying a 4-digit number like multiplying a 3-digit number? Please write down this answer. You use the same process, you just add another digit. So when you're multiplying a 4-digit number by a 1-digit number, you are still going through each digit and multiplying by the 1-digit number and regrouping if necessary. Number 2, explain when you would not need to regroup any hundreds into thousands when multiplying a 4-digit number by a 1-digit number. If you could please write down this problem, 1,345 times 2. Let's try to solve this one together. We know that 5 times 2 is 10. Put down your 0 and regroup your 1. 2 times 4 is 8 plus 1 is 9. 2 times 3 is 6, and 2 times 1 is 2. This question is asking us to explain when we would not need to regroup any hundreds to thousands place. Since 2 times 3 is 6, we do not need to regroup the 6 and put a digit into our thousands place. We would only need to regroup if the number was greater than 10. Go ahead and try numbers 3 through 6 if you feel comfortable, and then check your work with mine. Otherwise, you can do the work with me now. If you're going to do it on your own, it is time to pause the video now. If you want to do it with me, just keep on listening. Number 3, 5,381 times 4. We know 1 times 4 is 4. 8 times 4 is 32. So write down the 2 and regroup your 3. Then we are going to multiply. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 3 more is 15. Write down your 5 and regroup your 1. Last, we're going to multiply. 4 times 5, which is 20, plus 1 more is 21. And I know it is hard to see me write in these small boxes, but the answer that you should get is 21,524. Number 4, multiply 6 times 5, which is 30. Write down your 0 and regroup your 3. Then multiply 5 times 1 is 5, plus 3 more is 8. We do not need to regroup. Next, you're going to multiply 5 times 2, which is 10. Write down your 0 and regroup your 1. And last, you're going to multiply 5 times 8 is 40, plus 1 is 41. So you should have gotten 41,080. Numbers 5 and 6 I'm going to do down here just so it's easier to see. We have 9,734 times 6. Go ahead and multiply 6 times 4, which is 24. Write down your 4 and regroup your 2. Then you would multiply 6 times 3, which is 18, plus 2 more is 20. Write down your 0 and regroup your 2. Next, you're going to multiply 6 times 7, which is 42, plus 2 more is 44. Write down your 4 and regroup your 4. And last, you're going to multiply 6 times 9, which is 54, plus 4 more is 58. So your answer is going to be 58,404. And number 6, 7,512 times 7. 2 times 7 is 14. Write down your 4, regroup your 1. 7 times 1 is 7, plus 1 more is 8. No need to regroup. Then you're going to multiply 7 times 5, which is 35. Write down the 5, regroup the 3. And last, you're going to multiply 7 times 7, which is 49, plus 3 more is 52. So 52,584. Now you are going to do numbers 7 through 22 on your own, and then please show Miss Wilson when you are finished. If you are having trouble and you do not understand at all, please go see her as well.